Let me just start off by saying I've always been really bad at video games. Growing up, I'd spend hours watching my friends finding the princess, racking up points and extra lives. Meanwhile, when it was my turn, it was pretty much game over as soon as the first weird mushroom Goomba man showed up. So if there's one thing I have a lot of experience with, it's watching other people play video games. And let me tell you, it's boring. Extremely boring. That's why I was so shocked to read of Amazon's recent acquisition of Twitch, a wildly successful online service that allows people to basically recreate the trauma of my childhood by watching other people play video games all day long. And it turns out it's not just Twitch. There's actually a huge and growing market for video games as spectator sport.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, game one of the World Finals.
Live tournaments can sell out arenas like the Staples Center in LA. Childhood issues aside, here's the part I don't get. If video games are themselves a notorious time waster, why exactly would someone want to watch someone else waste their time? What's next? A network that lets you watch other people mindlessly scroll through their Facebook news feed? Or binge watch Orange is the New Black? The amazing thing about this digital age is that it allows us to observe all kinds of things all around the world that we otherwise wouldn't be able to see. And if we squint hard enough, it almost seems like it is the real world, but it isn't. And I think we've got to remember that. The real world has a smell and a feel to it that still can't be recreated online or in any game. And here's a fun fact. Did you know the real world is broadcasting in 3D all the time? I know. Amazing. The hard thing about the real world is that there isn't a controller for it. You can't just move people around with your super strength or jump over things if they're in your way. The real world is a game you spend your entire life trying to master and probably never will. It's full of heartbreak and triumph and genuinely terrifying moments. And it remains, for now anyway, the most interesting game any of us will ever play.
Wow, what a dick, or should I say cock. Okay, sure, you don't like video games and you don't think there should be a market for viewing them. But people will spend 8 hours watching people play football. Are they wasting time? What about other pro or college sports? Cooking shows? Reality TV? Are there any forms of entertainment that aren't notorious time wasters as you're calling them? You're allowed your own opinion about what is or is not a valuable way to spend your time, but there is no reason to be a condescending asshole, and your tired trope that gamers and game enthusiasts are somehow ignorant of the real world and afraid of living life is so played out. Because, yeah, fuck escaping to a fantasy to deal with your problems or anything else. Kids need to get out more because some jackass sucked balls at Super Mario Brothers. This is Raphael360, and Zero, do a rant on this because there is just so much stupide.